Hello, my YouTube family. This is Dami D. Today, I'm going to talk about Bandsters Hell. Okay. When I was going to my workshop, seminar, when I was going to visit my doctor to see the dietitian and the psychologist, and even that little binder that they gave me, which I refer to as my little Bible, nowhere in that Bible did I say anything about Bandsters Hell. What that is, it's a period of time after your surgery, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks, when your stomach is healing or is well along in the healing process, and you don't feel that restriction you felt right after surgery. Now, that particular restriction wasn't because you had saline in your band. No, 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 no. In my case, it was because the tissue was swollen and it was restricting the stomach. How can I say this? Everything was healing and my stomach was tender, and so it naturally swells because you have this object around it. So it's looking at it as a foreign object. So that banding is a foreign object that's around my stomach. So naturally, if you're squeezing it, your tissues are going to swell. So with that tissue swelling, it made the band tighter. So it felt like I had saline in my band, but I didn't. It was just a damn tissue around it. Well, since now I'm healing well and things are going great, I don't have that swelling anymore. So therefore, I don't have that restriction anymore. And as bandsters, we live for that restriction. That restriction keeps us from eating more than we're supposed to eat. And it just helps us to regulate how we eat and what we eat. And before, I had to take like little sips of liquids. Now I can just gulp down the damn thing. I feel like I could eat a freaking house, a whole cow, a whole pig, and not feel anything. It feels like I don't have a lap band. So that is Bandsters Hell. It's that period of time between the 3 to 4 weeks after your surgery, when everything's going fine and you're healing, the scar tissue is doing what it's supposed to do to stabilize the band, and your stomach doesn't feel restricted anymore. So it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks before I actually get, a feel, or for most people. But not Dami D. I'm not waiting 4 to 6 weeks. So I went to my doctor after 3.5 weeks, and I said, Doc, I realize you're getting ready to go on vacation, and so am I. So I'm not waiting 6 to 8 weeks for a first fill. I said, I need something now, because right now I don't feel any type of restriction, and I don't want to gain back the weight that I've lost, pre-op and post-op. I said, I don't want to gain those pounds back, so what can you do for me? So he said, well, I can give you 4 cc's, but I typically weigh. I said, I'll take whatever you can give me, because I'm not going to make it. I don't like this. This is like me trying to count calories and do all that stuff. No, I need my band to do what it's supposed to do so I can do what I'm supposed to do. I need that help. Now, if I would have known about Bandsters Hell, then maybe I could have been a little bit more prepared. But when I woke up today and my stomach said, wow, I'm hungry, give me something, and I want more than what you're supposed to eat, I got scared. I'm like, is this working? So, no, not doing that. I got my 4 cc's. I drank the little water. I still feel no restriction. I still feel like I can eat a house. So, my next appointment is in 4 weeks. Help me to make it through those 4 weeks, because I'm telling you, even though I've gotten my mind right, it's very difficult going through Bandsters Hell, because your scale will go up and down, up and down. So I just decided to just put the scale away. and to not look at it until I get out of Bandsters Hell and until I get my next fill and I actually feel that restriction. Otherwise, you're going to be depressed because you're thinking, you know, a person who had the sleeve done or gastric bypass, they start losing right away. But bandsters are different. We have to wait. It's a different process. You know, we have to wait until we get that feel and hit that sweet spot to where the weight is just melting off like it's supposed to. But until you get your feels or get enough feels to put you in that restrictive mode, you're stuck in limbo. And Dummy D does not like to be stuck in limbo. So, Bandsters Hell is kicking my aspirin tablet. And I'm the first to admit it. So, what I've decided to do is to keep a stricter journal of what I'm eating, when I'm eating, how much I'm eating, and I'm following my Bible to the T. Because even though I don't feel that restriction, I'm still going to regulate myself and get through this period. And looking at the different forums that I researched today, you know, everybody goes through this who have had the lap band. So I'm no different than they are. If they can make it through, I can make it through. But I would have liked to have some warning about it, doggone it. So I'm going to calm down because you guys are my therapy. So you're helping me to calm down. So I'm going to calm down and I'm going to track everything that I eat and drink. I want to make sure I get my protein in first because that's important. Right now I'm supposed to be starting soft food. So I'm supposed to be slowly but surely weaning myself off of those protein shakes and stuff like that. And eating like soft chicken and fish and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that because I am tired of liquids. If someone would have told me that you could survive off of liquids for a month or so, I would say, shut up and quit playing, you're lying. But I am proof that you can. And there were benefits to that. So I wouldn't trade it for the world. But I'm glad to be past that stage. I am now on soft foods. Yay! So, let me get back to Bandsters Hell. So, anybody that's going through that stage, just know that it's going to pass. And just like I know it's going to pass. You know, just keep doing what you're doing. You know, follow the rules and regulations because they're there for a reason. My doctor's rules are more stricter than most. And I asked him about that. I said, Doctor, why are you having me go through all these hoops when I Google and go on YouTube, some people don't even do this, they don't do that. They go straight from surgery to this to that. So he said, do you want to be successful? I said, yes. He said, typically people never follow the rules. He said, so I put it out way out there in the stratosphere, knowing that people will be human and not follow it totally. So then when you don't follow what I say totally, you're still good. I'm like, okay, so you're using psychology on us. I can relate to that. So he said, yes. So he said, do your best. And just know that if you want it, you will do what you need to do. So I said, you're right. You're right. My doctor is so smart. So, YouTube, I'm going to make it through this. We're going to make it through together. So help me. Pray for me. So, I went out and brought a crock pot because I'm going to be doing all of my meats in that dang on crock pot because I want it to be soft because I don't want to have a stuck episode. After I get my fill, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have those burping things. I don't want to do none of that. So, I'm going, once I feel that tightness right here, I will know I have gone too far. And I won't do that again. So, just wanted to come on briefly and give you my update about Bandsters Hell. And know that we can get through this. And we're going to do it. But I wish I would have known. But hey, now I know. So, I'll talk to you later. Love you. Peace. Dami D out.